Previously on Travelers of the Unknown. Three travellers make their way.
Aaron Scott.
Kazakh Banjo.
Susam Undergooch.
You're in the Pebblesmith Square. Kazakh seems to have jumped into the fountain.
I am noticing there's a skull on top of the fountain.
There is actually an adventure here.
I want to find out what's going on in the town and find out what happened to the sheep.
They're being eaten. Not a trail of blood. Nothing.
Something in the ground. I don't like it. Oh, the mines got shut down.
They had some accidents or something. He's a young man dressed up in very fragile armour.
And you are Rupert...
Pibble. You've entered the store and you are greeted by a dwarven man. My name is Rupert Pibble.
The guard and the storekeeper, the same name.
I could really do with a wolf to protect this place. If capture me one, I pay for all of your expedition needs. You literally punched a wolf in the face. The wolf is now unconscious, I'm gonna say.
He's tied the wolf up and he's just turned around, just sat there staring at a tree.
Mines of Pebblesmith, Part 2. My voice is a bit sore today, so sorry if that's...
So we're going to have to make you talk a lot then.
I am going to have to talk a lot. I'm the GM. Did you get a chance to listen to the podcast, James?
I've got to be honest with you. I've been drinking a lot the past few days, and I can't remember. I
was like, I'm drunk right now. It's not
That's absolutely fine, don't worry.
Quite appreciate he didn't say he didn't listen to the podcast. I'm pretty sure he said he didn't remember. He doesn't know what he's been doing the past few days.
He woke up, he's missing a kidney.
James, I'm just going to say at the top of this, I'm sorry if you say something and I miss it. I am sorry.
Yeah, that's...
Because I noticed that happened last time as well. You said something about wanting to pick flowers and I never addressed it. I am sorry.
It's deliberate. She's working against you, James.
We're all conspiring to kill you, James. Not in D&D, in real life.
It's all revenge for naming your character after a League of fucking Legends guy. So, okay, I have actually also done actual character voice notes this time so that they're not all the same. So if characters sound different, it's because I've retroactively given them a more interesting voice.
Just to remind me quickly, how does the game work?
What?
We all roll the dice.
Well, Matt, this is called Dungeons and Dragons.
Fuck, I thought we were playing The Surge.
So we're back in the world of Travelers of the Unknown. Kazakh's Bangjor, Susam Undergooch, and Aaron Scott are all in the woods. Kazakh's has a passed out wolf slung on his back with some rope. Susam just narrowly escaped getting totally fucking killed by a bunch of wolves, and Aaron Scott just kind of chilled for a bit. Kazakh, if you remember, you punched a wolf twice and it passed out, and now you're carrying it. So
the fact that his name is Aaron Scott is still funny.
So we've had a moment. Kazakh looked at a tree for a while.
It was a good time.
I'm assuming you're all going to want to head back to the farmer.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
The farm.
Up and away.
So you're all back in the farm with the wolf with you. Randy Quiff is there to greet you. Ah, travellers, you've returned, and with a wolf I see. Fantastic. How did it go?
Oh, I was so good.
Yeah.
You were really good. I can tell you definitely don't have any bite marks all over you right now.
Susam gives a big thumbs up whilst covering the gaping abscess in her abdomen.
What's the state of that wolf that you've got there? How did you subdue it?
I think the technical term is sure you can.
He did a move that we like to call the jingle all the way, where he just punched it, just knocked it clean out.
So you guys went into the woods,
and
punched a wolf and brought it back.
We had some practice on those sheep.
You guys are great! Sorry, what was that, Susam?
Oh, sorry, I had let's talk about scallops. Don't worry about it.
Okay, anyway, Grandy Quiff walks over to the passed out wolf that you've given him. From out of his pocket, he has a healing potion, which he uses a small amount on the wolf, drops some into its mouth. The wolf becomes stable. He takes it over to round the back of the farmhouse where there is presumably some kind of pen or cage where he can keep it and will slowly be feeding it back to health so that it will be loyal to him in the future as he raises it. Randy Quiff comes back round the front and he's smiling at you all. Well, good job on a job well done, you guys. You did it in such fine time and with such finesse.
Coughing up a handful of blood, I look sheepishly at the health potion in his hand and flutter my eyes.
He actually is going to know. Okay, you could just ask him.
Randy, my apologies to trouble you, but I would be very grateful if I can have some of that sweet, sweet healing juice, what you have, as I'm currently nearly dead, basically. Please.
Yeah, he's gonna get. No, he gives you some. I'll put you back to full health.
Thank you, Randy.
I'm not gonna bother with the mechanics or anything.
I want to point out, by the way, if there's not a minecart that we get to ride around while shooting at Nazis and freeing slave children, I'm going to be very upset.
You're gonna be very upset then. This is in fact not Indiana Jones.
Well, I'm actually done with this.
Will we get to run away from a boulder?
No,
Several boulders.
it's not Indiana Jones.
Will there be a crystal
Will
shell?
we find the Holy Grail?
Nothing that happens in an Indiana Jones movie is gonna happen.
Will we find Sean Connery?
Sean Connery is there, yes, but he's actually playing Pibble Senior.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm back. I'm invested again.
This bit was a mistake. So Randy Quiff's just healed you with the healing potion.
We want funding for our expedition.
Yeah, he hands you the money. I'm actually going to say that I did originally say he was going to give you 6 gold. I'm going to just say he gave you 8. He had a change of heart or something because I want you guys to be able to buy some potions as well. Would be cool.
Susam gives him a hearty high five.
Kha'Zix, if you could add the 8 to your inventory.
Oh.
Let's roll out to the store then, peeps.
Okay, you're all back at the square.
Oh, I didn't get to say thank you to Mr. Quiff. Oh.
Oh, say well, you can say thank you.
It's fine. I said thank you.
We shout.
Yeah, just shout like, cheers, lads.
Thank you!
Did we ever find out why there's a skull on the fountain?
No,
we never
didn't.
did find out why there's a skull on the fountain.
None of us had good enough perception. Well, actually, you didn't try, Susan.
I did say to you guys that you could try again now that you weren't drunk.
Yeah, but why would we reasonably go into the fountain if we weren't pissed?
Because
Riddle me that, Chrissy.
you were exploring the town.
Well, I just fell in.
You were exploring the town. I don't know if you can give me a decent reason why you want to look in the fountain right this second.
Because I noticed it on the way home.
Okay, fine. Yep, okay. On the way back from the farm, Susam decides to investigate the fountain.
So what, roll investigation? Okay. Results, 13, I think.
Yep, you're gonna spot something. You notice engraved on the fountain, and if you wanna... I'm gonna just say that you usher everyone else over and everyone gets a look so I can share this with all of you. What you can see on the fountain is a small engraving. There are 5 squares, 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, with skulls around the outsides of them. The symbols in the... Now, actually, what do you guys read those symbols as looking like?
I see fire, I think diamond, wind, rock and air. Or sorry, sea, rock and air. Middle one's either diamond or kite.
Okay, either diamond or kite. There's some kind of diamond in the center one. And those are the symbols that you have now. You guys should all have that in your inventories now to be able to look at whenever you want to review.
Tight.
But that is what you see on the fountain.
Cool. Okay. Anyway, should we go back to the store then, guys?
Yeah.
And purchase ourselves some equipment.
You enter the store, and what you actually come across is a bit of a domestic dispute between Rupert Jr. and Rupert Sr.
Oh dear.
Oh, my favourite.
We did tell Rupert Senior that we weren't going to bring Rupert Jr. along with us.
Oh, fuck biscuits.
As you walk into the store, you can hear notice the voice that you definitely remember that Rupert Sr. had last time, which was, "Rupert, you can't go going into the mines. I've told you before, it's not safe." What do you mean it's not safe? I want to be a warrior like you were. Kind of warrior. It was years ago. You're not built for that sort of thing, son. You were out fighting battles when you were 16. You've told me all about it. Mum's told me all about it.
Sorry.
I was a dwarf. I was raised a dwarf. You are a weak... I mean, when I didn't mean to say weak. You're calling me weak?
Oh, no, pause just real quick. Because of the accent, I thought you said Rupert, you cunt.
Rupert, you can't. Rupert, you can't. When did I say Rupert, you can't? No, Rupert, I didn't mean weak in that sense. I just meant, let's face it. And he turns to you guys who've just walked into the store and look very awkward at the moment, I suppose. These guys, it makes sense for them to go into the mine. They're seasoned adventurers. You've never done anything like this and people are going missing. You were the one telling me there was nothing to worry about in the mine. Rupert, I'm forbidding it and that's the end of it. Rupert kind of pauses for a second, looks angrily at his dad, kind of scoffs, and then he marches out the door, pushing past Susam, and walks off.
I'm not happy with this.
I'm gonna awkwardly approach Rupert Senior as though nothing ever happened and just go, "Hello, we're back."
Yes, I noticed.
Yeah, we're hoping to buy some of those supplies we talked about earlier.
I sorry about all of that. Sometimes you have to be tough to be kind. I'm sure you understand.
No.
No!
Fuck off out my shop then!
Please explain to me at length.
It's fine, my dad used to beat me as well.
Rupert blinks one eye slightly before the other, shakes his head, and then I've just put into the chat the list of store items. Do you have the money for the items you wanted for your expedition?
Yes, we do. Kha'Zix has the money. We were hoping to buy a pickaxe, some lamp and oil, and maybe a couple of potions.
You've spent now 6 gold points in total. You have a pickaxe, a lantern, and 2 things of lamp oil. Who wants to take those?
I'll take the lantern, and I think Susam should probably take the pickaxe. I mean, it kind of...
Give me the pickaxe.
Thematic.
I'll add it to my itinerary of weapons. Is there anything else worth we guys think we need?
Did we get the potions?
No, you haven't got any potions yet.
A couple of potions then. What do we want? What do we have? Healing, and strength. Do you think a strength potion might actually be kind of useful? I'm just thinking for like breaking into the mine.
Could be. I mean, I'm just want to check my skills quickly because Susam is pretty strong.
Might not need it then.
Yeah, I think we could. It could be alright. I think we should get as many health potions as we can afford with that 2 gold.
That would be 2 50% healing potions.
Right then.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, somebody take those. I guess if you want to split them up, or who's got them?
I'll carry him. I got it.
Okay. Right.
Are we heading into the mine then, boys?
The much talked of mines. You walk past the armory, and what you come across is Rupert actually next to the entrance of the mines, which is totally boarded up haphazardly with planks of wood. It's kind of just looks like they've just dug into a naturally formed cave that was near the outside of the town and may have been the reason this town was founded here in the first place. And Rupert is just kind of stood there, kind of pulling at the planks, kind of pathetically, and he turns around and sees you guys, and he huffs a bit and goes, "You know I don't need you guys' help, right? You know I can do this myself."
I'm going to kind of approach Rupert a little bit. Aye, lad, maybe you don't need us to do it, but it never hurts to have some seasoned, well-prepped men along with you and guarding your back. And women.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Were you going to wait, and just everyone was going to wait until I said and women?
I was just going to wait, yeah.
Don't be rude. She may be butch, but that's no excuse.
Rupert turns around and looks at you guys, and he looks kind of hurt. He kind of very quickly wipes what may have been tears away from one side of his face, and just goes, "I'm sorry.
It's alright, lad.
I've got no reason to be mad at you guys. He's never believed in me."
I take a step forward and put a hand reassuringly on his shoulder, leaning up to do so. "Hey, listen. You're a hero. You don't need anyone."
That is actually, as a fact, that is not true. I've done nothing heroic in my
Chrissy,
life.
shut up. He's inspiring you.
You're a hero, deep down. No matter what it takes. The fact that you have the drive and the tenacity to want to change the world is what makes you so. Never forget that.
He looks at you as if to start with he wasn't taking you that seriously, but now it's like that really means a lot to have heard. He becomes very serious, he smiles a bit and he nods.
Come on, lads.
And then he turns to the wooden planks and says, "Well, do you think you can handle this with those axes on your back?"
Oh boy, can I!
You can roll an attack just to see how well you obliterate the wooden planks.
I swing with slam.
Okay, you did 6.
That wasn't great, I'll be honest. Okay. I very half-heartedly swing my blade at the wood. The ferocity of the weapon is what cleaves it rather than any attempted effort. And it kind of just splinters about.
Do the other one.
Oh, there we go.
The second blade smashes through the wood, sending splinters hurling in all directions.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Your enemy was some wood, and you really showed it who's boss.
Susam's getting better at this thing.
So, okay, now you're all going to enter the mines. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Can someone hold my hand? I'm scared.
Come here, lass. I'll load your hand, alright? Yeah, I'll light the lantern for.
You light up the lantern. Surrounding area of cave is lit up. The direction you guys are facing is away from the entrance, and over to your right, just up near the corner, you can see bones. You can see a kind of a skeleton. It hasn't got a skull anyway that you can see, and it's just a headless skeleton just slewn on the floor. To your left, quite far off in the corner to your left, you can actually see another skeleton with its head, looking in much better condition, but there are two skeletons that you can see in this mine.
I mean, that's always a good sign.
Okay, should we investigate the headless one? That one has the allure of mystery about it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I might have to hold someone's hand, because you guys have dark vision. I probably can't see what I'm doing.
We've got lanterns.
Oh, that's alright.
Come, Rupert.
As you enter more of the cave, you can see another skeleton off in the distance now. It seems there were a lot of these things kind of littering the cave.
Oh boy.
Can we investigate the one without a head?
Yeah, you've approached the one without the head, yeah.
Can I roll an investigation or something? Maybe try and see what might have attacked it, or
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
I can guess what killed it.
Let's be honest.
It doesn't have a head.
Dysentery.
Yeah, obviously.
And then the head fell off.
Oh, honey, that was a 22.
Critical brain doing.
Eerily enough, you're able to tell that the skeleton, while the skeleton is old, right? Obviously very old, it's a skeleton. It has been placed here recently. It has not been in this position for very long. This is a recent movement of the skeleton, and its head was removed, with an axe, obviously, or some sort of blade, but it seems that it was very carefully removed, and the head was removed after the skeleton died. This person, whoever they were, didn't die via beheading. They were killed, their skeleton rotted away, and then someone more recently removed the head.
That's bizarre.
I mean, to me, it screams kind of like cult worship type stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
This skeleton, it didn't die here. It was moved here sometime after it died. And I mean, I don't think the beheading killed it, I'll be honest. The skull or the head was taken off more recently than that.
I feel like we could have a few nefarious characters on our hand here.
Boy, do you think?
Rupert noticeably tightens his grip on his sword.
You doing alright, Rupert?
Yeah, I'll be fine, I just...
Never seen a dead body before, Rupert?
Hey, well, I've seen pictures and stories about dead bodies. It's a skeleton, we've all got him.
Got a few in a closet. Right, Kazakhs? Right? Hey.
Kazakhs are now broken down on the floor of the cave entrance, just crying in a ball.
Did you guys know that bones are like stalks for the body? Oh,
It's fantasy Jaden Smith.
Rupert turns to Kazakhs and goes, this guy doesn't say much, but he's always full of such interesting things when he does talk, isn't he?
I really love it when he talks.
I do really like it when he talks. Yeah, he's actually made me feel less scared about this whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and put my short sword away, just because...
Don't do that.
Oh, no, okay, it's back out.
He's calmed down. He's like, okay, I'm drinking a bit of water. Don't do that, mate. Fucking hell. We're not safe.
Now what? We're going to walk towards...
Deeper.
Deeper, ooh.
Deeper.
Susam rushes off.
I'm gonna run after Susam because I've got the lantern and stuff. So I guess we kind of want to stay together, I assume. I'll be honest. In hindsight, it maybe wasn't the best idea for the person with dark vision to take the lantern. But
yeah, maybe give it to James or Rupert.
You know what?
You and I.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna give James the lantern.
More of the cave is revealed to you as you enter. As you enter, it seems to get danker and darker. It's a fucking word. It means damp and dreary. It seems to get darker and damper, and the floor goes from being earthy and muddy to being kind of rocky and almost a little bit slippery. There are stalactites and stalagmites, and it's all dripping, and it's very atmospheric, and you can see more skeletons now. There's just skeletons all over the fucking show.
You'll earn a GM bonus point if you can tell me which are the stalactites and which are the stalagmites.
Oh, fuck.
Stalactites are on the ceiling, stalagmites are on the floor.
Hey, yeah.
Well done.
There's a really stupid rhyme about it. It's like they stalagmite poke you in the bum.
Stalactites hang tight from the ceiling.
Yeah, they hang tight from the ceiling. They might poke you in the bum.
Can I use my dwarven instincts to inspect the rock for any scratches or anything that might point us in the direction we need to go?
You can.
Maybe a mix of insight and investigation?
I'd say investigation if you're looking on the surface again.
Oh, I'm looking for signs of scratches or like embers from torches, things like that.
The rock is actually Deathstone is the one.
Yeah, turns out it's actually grave. I got 20, motherfucker.
Natural 20. Oh man, you guys are investigating really good today. Susam touches the rock and is kind of investigating it. There were signs that it was lit up until recently, when obviously the mines were closed. This used to be lit.
Continue with the dank metaphor.
You can actually see some marks, almost looking like either impact marks or slashing marks. Some kind of struggle or damage has taken place on the rock.
Huh. To share this with the group for a minute then. My dwarven instincts tell me that the rock has actually been subject to some sort of damage, as if it's been slashed at. Perhaps someone swung at the wall in a struggle, or there was a conflict that necessitated damage such as this.
Or, alternatively, we are stood in a mine. I mean...
Susam sinks her head and slaps her forehead.
Okay.
That was really good.
I was trying to be one of the big boys,
You
okay?
having a brain aneurysm?
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
So right, if we thought this was some like Cthulhu cult shit before, now I'm calling it like
Defo.
100%.
I played Bloodborne. I know how this shit works.
What do you think, Rupert?
Oh fuck! Cthulhu's got him.
Oh, Nick.
I don't know. I'm curious to see where this is going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wondering if there's going to be some deeper agenda here involving the town's people, or if it is just going to be some creepy cult.
What if it's like a Hot Fuzz style like town cult?
They've all been in on it.
Yeah. Oh my god, what if Rupert's in on it?
Don't say it too loudly because he's right there, but it might be.
They'll be capping right now.
Just fucking execute Rupert. Just fucking slash Rupert's head off. Do it! I'm doing it! Let's go!
And then
No, I've just come back to you guys talking about killing Rupert. Don't kill Rupert.
He's in on it!
Why do you think he's in on it?
Oh, so there's something to be in on.
Oh, there's an it, is there?
So anyway, now that I'm back, here's something really fun that's going to happen, guys. Behind you, you hear the jangling of bones.
Oh, fuck.
The small pile of bones that you have just walked past, and the other one that you saw when you entered, and many of the other ones that you've seen in the cave, except for the one without a head, start glowing with a faint light, a faint aura, and they stand up.
Oh, dick.
Oh, shit.
Some of them picking up crossbows, some of them picking up swords.
How do we not notice those?
No, the swords and crossbows actually seem to have appeared after the fact, after they'd stood up. And you were all gonna have to roll initiative. Okay, Susam, everyone say what you got. Rupert got a 17, what did you get, Susam?
Susam got 11.
3.
I got 2.
You know it's a bad day when Rupert's the one that does best of us.
And then the skeletons have a 12. Okay, right.
You know when you said all our rolls are going to go really well, Chrissy? You jinxed it.
She's in the cult. She's in the cult.
She is the Cthulhu.
So the skeletons have arisen around you. There is one behind you. There is one to your right. There is one way far back behind you in the cave, and that's it. First is Rupert. Rupert runs towards the skeleton nearest to you, draws out his short sword, and attacks it.
Go, Rupert, go!
Okay, so Rupert swung for the skeleton and beautifully missed.
Oh, fuck it. Rupert, you dick!
He 100% missed.
I mean, I suppose it's in keeping with this character.
Yeah, but now he's in range.
Wait, so,
I swear to God, if Rupert dies, I'm going to be devastated.
and as a purely tactical thing, Rupert runs away over here. Rupert misses immediately, stumbles, and then runs away from the skeleton with his remaining movement. The next thing to attack are the skeletons.
Bring it on, bitches.
Oh, this probably won't go well.
We got this, guys.
So the skeleton far away starts approaching you. The skeleton to your right also starts approaching you, and they're going straight for Susam as you would normally, because she's obviously the strongest.
I'm not liking this trait.
Another skeleton who looks slightly weaker than the others backs off a bit. From the darkness, one more skeleton has arrived.
Oh, fuck it, hell.
Okay, skeleton number 1, approached from out of the darkness, is going to bring out a short bow and draw back and fire at Kha'Zix.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
He's gone.
Hit me so hard I flew out the core.
Kha'Zix, what is your armor class?
Armor class, which is 14.
Oh, okay. You know what? He rolled a 14. I'm going to go ahead and say that you just barely were able to duck out the way and his arrow missed. Just barely, like off the cusp.
Nice.
Okay, so Skeleton Boy number 1 kind of failed there. Skeleton number 2 is going to hack at Susan with his short sword. Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
He's done very well.
Oh, fuck.
Definitely hit and has done 9 piercing damage to Susan.
Jesus Christ. Can Susan just not get the shit kicked out of her for once?
Now, Skeleton number 3 is also going to try and shoot. Seeing that his friend failed, he's going to try and shoot Kha'Zix as well with his short bow. Oh, fuck me. Why these skeletons? And he does 8 damage to Kha'Zix with a bow.
Oh, these skeletons are fucking assholes, man.
And finally, at the end of this terrible barrage, actually, I'm going to check what the range is on the bow here, if it's out of range. Only just out of range to do full damage. So whatever this is, it's going to do half damage. And he's going to go for Aaron Scott.
Oh, no. This is like what would happen if you attacked the Rice Krispie gnome.
Okay, he does half, so don't worry, he missed. So the skeleton furthest away also draws back a short bow and fires and misses Aaron Scott by a hair. Probably shoot. I'm going to actually say he shot him in the hat.
Pinned his hat to the wall.
Oh no!
That's where his power comes from.
Okay, now it's Susam's go.
Oh, it's fucking Susam's go. Okay, I'm going to go for the one that struck me down, as we all know what happens when you strike Susam.
Now, I know you technically didn't have a rest after this, but because you were given a healing potion, I'm going to say if you do want to use Fortitude again, you can use all of your abilities and stuff
That's
again.
a bonus, isn't it? So that doesn't count.
That's a bonus thing, but you can only do that once before a rest.
Okay,
so.
I'm going to save it for a second. I'm going to swing both battle axes.
Okay.
At the skeleton. Just to check, don't I have throwing axes as well?
You do. You haven't used them yet.
Okay, right. I'm going to use one battle axe on the skeleton nearest to me, and then I'm going to use the second hand axe on the one that shot at Kha'Zix.
Which one that shot at Kha'Zix? There are 2. The one closest?
The one, yeah. Okay, so first, let's pray to God that Dunk brings the power. Let's do it, Dunk. Come on.
Ooh.
That wasn't the power I was looking for, I'll be honest.
Fuck, Matt. Yeah, you did not hit the skeleton.
This is upsetting.
Do you want to try again?
Okay,
because I feel like getting that skeleton is a good idea.
Yeah, but there's 2 other people here, and I've got a ranged weapon.
Okay,
so
yeah, but you're the tank.
Any of you guys have ranged weapons?
I'm a ranger, of course.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Alright, I'll take on the skeleton again. Come on, Slam, don't let me down.
Oh! It's a critical hit!
Boosh!
You swing out one axe with one hand and it fucking totally misses the skeleton, but then you swing back with the other, and I'll tell you what, it's your second attack, which means you get to add your ability modifier to it. You don't even have to, because you have done more HP than this skeleton has.
Okay, my axe swings into the vertebrae of its neck and fucking cleans it right off.
You have chopped the skeleton's head off. It falls to the fucking floor, just a pile of inanimate bones again.
Don't piss off, Susam.
Fucking yes, son.
We've discovered this.
That skeleton is dead and out of the picture, and now it's Kha'Zix's turn.
Come on, Kha'Zix, do us proud.
God help me. Right, so I'm going to do the Kha'Zix double, where I throw the spear, run up and punch the thing at the same time.
Yeah, you can throw the spear and then run up and punch it.
Oh, nice.
Is that what you want to do?
Punch the spear into the skeleton.
Oh my god.
Okay, which skeleton are you going to attack, Kha'Zix?
What's the HP? Because if we do the closest one, I don't have to throw it. I don't have to run as far.
The closest one looks stronger than the one further away.
Yeah, throw the spear first, please.
Oh.
And it was also a critical fail as well.
Yeah, you missed and did a critical fail of damage, so you throw your spear at the skeleton and totally fucking miss. I'm going to say it goes through one of its rib holes. Your spear has now landed on the floor near the skeleton, so you no longer have your spear.
Fuck.
I feel intimidated by that.
What are you going to do now?
But what you should run, slide through its legs and grab your spear.
If this
Please do.
works, I will
punch it
jizz.
right in the pelvis.
Oh my god! Are you gonna wait? So let me just get this clear, James. Because do you think you could describe with some fluff what you're gonna actually do here? Because it's pretty fucking great.
Okay, I'm gonna steady oneself and launch out of the starting line like fucking Usain Bolt. Run straight at that bony mofo, and I'm gonna slide like they do in. If you guys ever played Robots, the video game? Rodney Cox.
Have you ever played Robots, the video game? You're the as pies I have, and I know what slice you mean.
If you've ever seen that, this boy is launching at the skeleton. It gets right between its legs like a bloody ice ballistic missile straight into the pelvis.
You're just gonna fucking slide under a skeleton and punch it in the balls. I mean, roll athletics. I'm officially coming out and giving you advantage because of how fucking cool this is.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. Athletics.
Okay, you got an 11. I'm gonna say that's good enough to do this because it's not very far away, and because I really want you to fucking do it. And now do an unarmed attack.
Oh my
directly
god.
between its legs.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that one's not having
You hear it
kids.
square in the pelvis for 5 damage. I'm gonna say the pelvis cracks, and if the skeleton had tear ducts, it would cry. Okay, the skeleton is now looking considerably weaker.
I bet.
You landed right behind the skeleton and you've picked your spear up.
Nice. Good one, James.
So you're in a bit of a precarious spot there, but
Yeah, you need some backup
you did
soon.
just do something really fucking cool, so I think that makes up for it.
Callum, can we just we put our fingers in our mouths, our own mouths, not each other's, and we whistle a hot whistle at how stylish that was.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I can't actually whistle, so it's not going to happen.
No, neither can I.
Do you guys just want to say something, like have some kind of in-character reaction to that?
Looks like he just got punched in the pelvis.
Wait up.
Susam's never been the best at puns.
Almost. No, I can't.
She's not strong with words. That's not her forte. And that's why she's actually very a little bit turned on by his handiwork.
Oh my,
Oh
yes.
yes, you missed your chance. Just give Suzanne a little wink from between the skeleton's ribs. You see his head.
Kha'Zix, do you remember the ego damage you took when she turned you down in bed?
Yes, I do.
Erased. Erased. And anyway, after that incredibly good turn, it's Aaron's turn.
Well, first off, Aaron, I need to think of a pun really fucking quickly, like a really fucking good one. Skeleton, pelvis, penis, boner. Fuck it. Aaron Scott can't think of a pun, so he just turns to look at Kha'Zix and just kind of gestures down to his crotch and winks. That's all he does. He then takes aim at the skeleton that's kind of just past Kha'Zix, longbow, and he rolls for it. Oh,
Okay, you did hit, but you did 3 damage. Do you want to describe where he goes?
No, I'm just disappointed. I'm too disappointed.
Can I describe it?
Gutting. Go for it, Matt.
The arrow pings it in the left eye, and its head spins round funnily like an old cartoon before it turns back, clicks its jaw into position, and readies again. So it has an arrow sticking out of his eyeball right now.
So that skeleton is now shaking and looking pretty weak. Okay, and now we go back to Rupert's turn. If you remembered, Rupert was there.
Oh yeah, he's
so-
alive.
I can't. He was on like my peripheral.
Okay, and Rupert from his back pulls a small crossbow and cocks it.
Yes!
And fires at the skeleton, the other skeleton near Kha'Zix, not the one that Aaron Scott attacked, but a different skeleton, and he fires. And he hits really
Nice
good.
one.
It's a really good hit, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, unfortunately.
God damn it,
That was a
Rupert.
20. I haven't been reading our rolls, sorry. That was a 23 with 2 damage. It definitely hit it in the pelvis. The pelvis is now fully shattered. There is an arrow.
How is it standing?
Well, it's like only in the middle, only in the dick region is it shattered, and there is an arrow sticking through that, almost like like a comedy arrow boner. I'm gonna think if I can get Rupert to do anything else. So he runs back over to the team. There we go. And we're back to the skeletons. Oh god, guys. The skeleton that you so far haven't touched, the one that took out Aaron Scott's hat, is gonna run over and now is right next to Kha'Zix as well. There are now 3 skeletons surrounding Kha'Zix. One very, very angry with him for the shattered pelvis.
Well, that was also Rupert's fault.
Yeah, but actually that skeleton was like, what the fuck, when you hit it in the skeleton in the pelvis, and then when Rupert did that as well, it turned around almost like, why? Like salt in the fucking wounds. And Rupert just kind of awkwardly smiles a little bit and waves, and the skeleton looks really fucking pissed. It's one of the skeletons that was near Kha'Zix, the one that Aaron Scott attacked, is gonna run over to the main party.
I think we need to get in there, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, the first skeleton to attack is the one with the shattered pelvis. it's imbued with penis rage and turns to Kha'Zix and draws out its short sword and attacks him.
They've got no short sword to draw, baby.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It was an angry fucking skeleton.
See, what happens in this game, when you attack people, they just hit back harder.
It does 8 damage to you, Kha'Zix.
Oh, that... I don't know how good that
Doesn't
is.
sound good.
You're not
God.
dead, are you?
Oh dear.
Please don't be dead.
Does that mean I'm in like a staggered
Yeah,
state?
don't worry, you're not dead.
Kha'Zix, no.
Kha'Zix is now fucking unconscious.
Oh my god. That was such a cool move.
Probably shouldn't have given him all of the health potions as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
The pelvis skeleton is just going to kind of stand over its prey like
Teabagging.
it would if it could. The skeleton besides Susam, which is very worn out and tattered, is now going to melee attack Susam.
If the skeletons want to, do badly for once, that would be great.
It would be great, wouldn't it? Okay, skeleton number 3. Oh, there we go. See, they did badly. What's your AC, Matt? I'm pretty sure it's higher than 9.
It's 16.
The skeleton there, Susam, has run over and it swings for her and misses.
She limbos down like Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah, and it just sort of fucking swings and misses and then stands there kind of awkwardly. And now, finally, the skeleton that has run from afar and is next to Kha'Zix
Little hat stealing little fuck.
is going to shoot with its short bow again at Aaron Scott.
Oh, God, he's got no more hats to take.
Come at me.
Okay, and the arrow misses again.
Yeah, little.
And this one's
little
like,
cunt.
fucking come on, come on. It kind of...
Who made this guy an archer? He's not.
Susam's turn.
Yeah, we're back to Susam.
Chrissy, would it be possible for me to do a charging attack?
Oh my, yes, definitely.
Could I smash through this one in front of me, continue running, and fucking tackle over the one standing over...
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do some rolls to see if you can do that, but definitely. So first things first, you're going to want to do a melee attack to see if you obviously just hit the first skeleton.
Susam puts one foot back on the rock he has her back to, kicks strongly off, and swings slam, striking with...
That is unfortunately not good enough.
Fuck.
You can try again. You get to attack twice, so you can try again.
I
with
thought I
your-
was going to do a sort of, I swing, I miss, but I sort of barrel, I push it aside, like shouldering it,
Oh, you could shoulder it, yeah, if you want to shoulder it
and
instead.
start to pick up speed running towards the next one.
Okay, so I think you're just going to have to do a strength contest with the skeleton, which should go pretty fucking well because it's a skeleton.
I'm feeling pretty good for this. Okay, what was that, 21 then?
It's 21, yeah, so the skeleton's going to get 21. So Susam rolled a 21 with advantage in strength, and the skeleton has rolled an 8. So you definitely can push that skeleton all the way you want.
Susam shoulders it hard and pushes it towards Aaron Scott, hopefully leaving it off balance for his next strike, and begins to charge, axes out at the one standing over Kha'Zix Banjor.
Wait, were you taking that skeleton with you, or were you just pushing out of the way?
I was going to push out of the way for Aaron Scott to deal with.
Okay, so
and-
I'm going to move that back a bit, so the skeleton stumbled back a bit. Actually, could you roll unarmed damage? Okay, you did 4 damage on that skeleton.
Nice. Okay, in which case, can I please use my bonus second wind?
Do you want to describe how you, ready yourself, or are you just fucking in the moment?
Mid-charge, I pound at my chest and let out a mighty dwarven roar that echoes through the caverns and shakes the skeletons quite physically, readying myself
You see,
for
this
battle.
is love. This is what this is. You and Kha'Zix shared that winking moment, and then he fucking got passed out, and now you've come to save him.
As a friend.
Skeletons have a lot of bones, but Kha'Zix can give you another one.
I love how fucking James is like, yeah, what would you expect? It's Kha'Zix, isn't it? Who wouldn't?
Okay, so that's going to be 1d10 plus 1, if you can just roll that. Oh, fuck, you've restored 11 points of
I mean,
health.
he did roll a 1d20.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 220.
Okay, you've restored 7 points of... Wait, no, that was a d20 again. You've restored 4 points of HP.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry, man.
Why did you call me out?
I almost didn't notice, I'm sorry. And which skeleton are you going to attack?
I'm going to go for the one to my right.
Okay, you're going to leave the broken pelvis one, you're going to attack the one with more health.
Do it for my heart, Susam.
I've got you! Come on.
Oh,
My god.
Okay, what did you roll, Matt?
Oh, brutal. Fucking attack 25, damage 11, crit 1.
That's additional damage, Matt. So you have done fucking 12 points of damage to this skeleton.
Is that a kill?
That's a fucking kill.
Okay, Susam, with the full speed of her sprint, smashes into the skeleton, picks it up by the pelvis, and fucking suplexes it into the ground, axe first.
Holy shit! That skeleton is now out of the fucking picture, and the pelvis skeleton is If it could talk, it would be like, what is with you guys and pelvises?
He's like, what's the deal with pelvises?
Picking up stuff is like, that doesn't really count as a bonus, so if you want to pick up the health potions from Kha'Zix so you can heal him on your next turn, that would probably be good for everyone.
Good call. I scooped them off of his satchel.
Okay, now Kha'Zix, you're gonna have to do something which we've never done before. This is a new thing. I'm gonna need you to roll a death saving throw.
Oh, come on, Kha'Zix, stay with us, man.
Bleeding out.
Oh no.
That is a failure, so you've got one failure. If you get 3 failures, you're dead for good.
Kha'Zix, no.
But don't worry, because Matt will heal you in the next round, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh dear.
So, next is Aaron Scott's turn.
Right, now, can I knock 2 arrows onto my bowstring?
I don't think you can. I think you.
So Kha'Zix can slide under a skeleton and punch it in the cock. Susam can brush past one and suplex it into the ground, but I can't knock 2 arrows.
That's typically not how it works, and I think that would make your shit less accurate as well.
Okay, there you go. You can do it, but you need a prerequisite of Dex 17, so no, I can't.
Oh, did you just look it up?
Yeah. So I pull the spear off my back, and I'm going to take a swipe at old Skelly boy over here. I got a 23 attack, and I did 8 damage to him.
He's dead.
Oh, Nelly.
I draw the spear from my back, and in kind of a jumping twirl, I drive the spearhead just straight into his skull. I actually shatter the skull. It just breaks apart.
This was insane overkill.
Exactly.
But that's what makes it fun.
And with my movement action, I'm going to run over to this little skelly boy. So this poor pelvisless skeleton is now just got to be fucking terrified, right?
It's all alone. It has no friends.
Like, it's surrounded by these 2 people that have just destroyed its friends. Rupert's just still kind of by the cave wall, kind of just stood there in awe, just like, what the fuck? These guys are amazing.
So we got 3 dead skeletons, everyone is surrounding the one that is currently alive, and Rupert is going to run up to it. He is going to attack it with his short sword.
Go on, Rupert.
He kind of goes to swing for an area that isn't the crotch, and then looks over at Aaron Scott and Susam.
We shake our
We
heads.
scowl disapprovingly.
He stops and curves the blade down and upwards into the crotch.
I like the idea of we just stood on the sideline, just,
He rolled an 18 and did 2 piercing damage on the fuck. I love that this skeleton is just taking so many hits and not going down. It's just going through the most pain possible.
Maybe we should take it prisoner
Why?
Why not?
for questioning.
Pull its arms off, pull its jaw off, and we can keep it on a chain like Michonne.
Oh, yeah! I've got some rope. Fuck it, yeah.
The skeleton, it's so fucking angry that it just immediately swings around with its short sword at Rupert and completely fucking misses and just throws it. I'm gonna say it just swung, its arm slipped, it threw its short sword across the room, and it's just on its knees waiting for death at this point.
Susam removes the rope from her bag and goes to tie him up.
You're gonna have to, I guess a dexterity contest would be good. I'll give you advantage.
Oh, fucking hell.
We got advantage, so it was a 7.
Can you just fucking kill it?
I want it.
Susam attempted to put rope around the skeleton, and the skeleton just kind of wriggled and pushed the rope out of the way, what the fuck are you doing? just looking at you.
Alright, I do it again.
You're gonna try again?
Yes.
You're not even gonna heal Kha'Zix, are you? You're just gonna do this.
Oh, yeah. Well, whose turn is it next? Is it Kha'Zix?
It's on me.
Oh, let Kha'Zix punch its skull.
Can we not have it? I want
There's
it.
no point.
Please.
Why?
Because I don't think Chrissy's predicted this plotline.
I haven't, no. I don't know why you would.
Okay, can I pull its arms off, please? from my
Yes, you
friend?
can pull its arms off. Oh my fucking god. Okay. You're such a savage, alright.
But not to kill it.
Okay.
I want to take its arms off and incapacitate it.
It's gonna be Constitution versus Strength, so...
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay, so the skeleton rolled a 1, Matt rolled a 13.
That thing's arms are coming the fuck off. I coil up my right fist and do a pretend uppercut to its loins. And as it shakes in anticipation, I stop my fist inches away from its whatever's left of its mangled bone, do a elegant little swan shape with my hands, and plant my fists firmly through the shoulder joints, punching the arms clean off.
Oh my god.
Okay, you just pulled the skeleton's fucking arms off. I'm gonna say that's enough. I'm gonna say the skeleton is done.
No.
It's not dead. It's not dead.
It's not dead.
It's not dead.
It's gonna pull it apart one by one.
It's on 1 HP, and it's just gonna look at the ground, wondering why you're being so unnecessarily cruel to it. Just fucking tie it up, Matt.
What do I need to do?
Just
tie
do
it
it. You don't have to do a check. Just it's tied up now.
Okay. I lasso.
Pull his fucking arms off, and it's tied up.
I feel like I pulled your arms off. I make a neat lasso and swing it so elegantly around and tighten it around its ribs, pulling it in like a Mexican dancer and kissing it on the forehead.
Amazing. Thank you for all of that.
I
Matt.
wanted to end it. I feel bad.
And you guys are officially out of
I
combat.
feel bad for the skeleton.
His name is Steve.
Do you want to kill it, Aaron Scott?
Kind of. I want to put it out of its misery.
Aaron.
I'm sorry, Susan.
Aaron.
There's no need for it. It's just going to slow us down.
I want a pet. I never had one growing up.
Aye, but now's not the time.
Can I tighten it and finish it off and just shatter its ribs?
Fucking, I think it would welcome that.
Goodbye, Steve. I've only known you for a minute. I close my eyes, a single tear rolls down my cheek, and I tighten the lasso until it crushes it to death.
The ribs have shattered, and the skeleton
That was hard to do.
is fucking dead. A dead fucking skeleton that you have just needlessly tortured for its brief, agonizing life. And we're out of combat. Anyone want to heal Kha'Zix?
I did heal Kha'Zix.
No,
No,
you
you
didn't.
didn't.
Tied up the skeleton and left.
Alright, I fucking shrug nonchalantly and throw a smash a bottle of health potion over Kha'Zix's face.
Just fucking bottle it.
Okay, that's a 50% one, I think. So let me just check what we're doing here. He has a normal HP of 11, and I'm going to choose a number between 4 and 6. I got a 6. You've healed for 6 health, Kha'Zix. And you're stood back up, and you're okay.
Jeez, Kha'Zix, pull your weight. Come on.
Alright, I need to get bottled by my own
I
teeth.
can just as easily put you back down, Kha'Zix.
You guys are fucking terrible.
No, Susan's terrible.
Actually, yeah, just
You know
Susan.
Susam is definitely the contingent factor in a lot of this.
Susam's a bully. I like that Susam has become a bully.
I'm okay with that.
Kha'Zix is a quiet badass, and Aaron Scott is the sensible one. He's the straight man.
Do you want to get your hat off the wall, by the way?
No, it's been taken off. It'll stay there.
This is the,
Like, once he's lost the hat, that's it.
this is the saddest death of the series.
He's really got nothing left to lose anymore. He's gonna.
Susan throws a healing potion at the hat.
What a waste of me.
Here's something interesting that's going to happen now. Then, as the last skeleton falls and hits the ground, all around you, every single one of the bodies suddenly catches fire. The one that you're stood around catches fire, so the crotchless one catches fire, the one that Susam smashed in the ribs catches fire, the one that Aaron finished off catches fire, but the one whose head that Susam took off doesn't, it remains motionless on the ground. The ones that catch fire, when the fire clears, the bones are still on the ground, however, they're now reformed in perfect condition. Just as you found them when you entered the cave.
I'm going to make a call here that we get rid of the heads before they come back.
Okay, yes, you do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we need to roll for that? I don't feel
No,
like
you
we
don't need to
really-
roll for that. They're not going to put up any fight, so...
Susam gaily skips around, just taking heads off to and fro.
Once all 3 of the skeleton's heads have been removed, there's a glow, the bodies glow, and then the glow fades, and it's almost like you can hear very faint screams of souls, almost as if whatever magic had been upon these bodies is now completely gone. Whoa, spooky. I wonder what's going to happen in the next episode. I know I said that this would be the second one of the prologue episodes, or the Pebblesmith arc or whatever, but there's going to be another one because things took longer than expected and there was more footage, and I didn't want to make an hour-and-a-half long podcast, so I made just 2. So this is this one, and join us next time in Travelers of the Unknown. I fucking nailed that, dude. First take.